Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. This is the last Friday of summer school. Who's excited? And this is also class 14. This is also the class where we are going to introduce the very last principle of art. And it's also the culminating project. So very little directions here, and there's only actually going to be one drawing assignment that you're going to need to do. So let's jump right into it. So you're going to go to class 14, and in class 14, you're going to see some directions. So the final principle of art that we're going to be looking at is called unity. When we talk about unity, we are talking about how the elements and the principles of art work together to create one unified or completed composition. So this is when all of the elements and all of the principles, everything that you have used in your work of art or a artist has used within a work of art, when it all comes together to feel completed and to feel whole. This could take on many different forms. It could look very different from artist to artist to artist and from situation to situation. So it's a very personal principle that, it could be very obvious to some people, and then to other people it could not be as obvious. Again, it's very personal. So we're going to go right into the PowerPoint. Again, click on the PowerPoint. If the PowerPoint doesn't have the option up in the upper middle to open with Google Slides, you're going to go over to the three little dots, open in a new window. Once you open it in a new window, you should have the option at the top of the page that says Open with Google Slides. You're going to click that. And you're going to ensure first, before you do any other work, that this is your copy of the slide presentation by going up to the upper left-hand corner, and your name should appear at the top in front of the title of this presentation called Culminating Principles of Art Project. So the first slide is introducing you to this project. The second slide is giving you a definition of what unity is again. So unity creates a sense of order. Unity also gives elements the appearance of completeness. It's when all the design elements work harmoniously together, giving the viewer a satisfying sense of belonging and relationship. You know, unity has been achieved when all aspects of the design complement one another rather than compete for attention. So oftentimes unity kind of gets a little confused with contrast, because contrast and also emphasis are fighting for the attention, but you can still have unity with contrast and emphasis. For example, if you look at the example of the flamingos within this slide image, those flamingos are the focal point. There's nothing else around it to compete with it. So everything is complementing those flamingos because they are the focal point. They're also a point of contrast as well because of the color that they are set against the background, which is like that greenish blue color. There's a large amount of lightness. There's a large amount of coolness in the background, cool colors, and there's a large amount of warmth or warm colors within those flamingos. So even though there is a large contrast, and even though there is a definite point of emphasis, it's still unified, it's still complete, it still feels whole and balanced, and everything is working together to make that a satisfying image. All right, so slide number 3 and slide number 4 are going to have the principles of design and the elements of art. So it's just recalling those 7 of each for you. And the project that you're going to create is you're going to create your own work of art. So this is going to be something that you come up with on your own. You must incorporate 4 of the 7 principles of art in your drawing. So any 4 of the principles. So it could be balance, contrast, emphasis, and movement. It could be pattern, pattern, rhythm, and balance, and emphasis, any of the four. You may create any drawings that you wish, even recreate one of the drawings that you did over the past couple of weeks that we've had together. So if you really liked a project that you did for, say, movement, and you want to kind of work on top of that, or work from that, you may do so. Or this could be something completely brand new if you would like. Please indicate what four you are using and why you've chosen to use them. So please indicate what four principles you're using and why you decided to incorporate them into your work of art. So again, slide number 4 is don't forget, use the elements of art to aid you if you are stuck. These are the building blocks to the principles and will help generate ideas. So no matter what you're going to be using the elements of art for this project, you're going to be using lines and shapes and possibly colors if you have colors available to you. You're going to use values, you're going to use textures, there's going to be a sense of space, and you might even incorporate forms. But all of this as the building blocks to those principles. So don't forget about those, and if you really have no idea what to do, you could always start here. In slide number 5, this is where you are going to take a photo of your final drawing, and you're going to upload it in this slide. And then finally, slide number 6 is please write what 4 principles you are using in your work of art and tell me why to the right. There's a text box for you to directly write into that slide. When you're done and you have uploaded all of your drawings and you've completed telling me why you chose the principles that you have, please make sure that you go to your drive. Everything should be saved in your drive, but please then go to the classroom, go to the assignment, and then upload underneath the turn in assignment. Again, if you just hit turn in and you don't attach anything, I can't give you credit for it. If you turn in the presentation and you do no work inside the presentation, I can't give you credit for it. So please don't run into that issue. This is due on Monday, the 13th. This is going to be the final drawing that is due. On Monday, you will not have a drawing done. You can probably guess what the assignment is on Monday. If you've noticed a pattern, which is a principle of art, we will have a visual literacy project or assignment to do on Monday, and it is going to go along with the same concept of kind of doing a little investigative work, and I'll give you more about that on Monday. So I do hope you have a great weekend. Please don't wait till the last moment to get all of this work done. I know that this was a full week worth of work and assignments. Please don't wait till the very last moment to do so. You do have the weekend to catch up on anything that you have not done thus far. And again, as always, please make sure you reach out to me with any comments, questions, concerns, whatever it is that you do have. I will be happy to help you.